Two of the unlikeliest people with some drama, Britney Spears, yes, the Britney Spears, and Victor Wembanyama, the NBA's top draft pick. Britney Spears filing a police report now claiming she was slapped by a member of the San Antonio Spurs rookies security detail. And Nick is here with the details this morning. I had to read up on this because I thought, what in the world are these two doing together?
Absolutely. And Adrienne, until we saw the video, we're like, did this really happen? It's a story that's really bizarre for a number of reasons. Britney Spears this morning breaking her silence and calling foul after she says she was assaulted by an NBA star security guard Wednesday night. In a social media post, the pop star claims she was smacked in the face when she tried to congratulate Victor Wembanyama on his success. She says it's important to tell her side of the story to, quote, urge people in the public eye to treat all people with respect. And now we're also hearing from the San Antonio Spurs player who shared his version of the events. Victor Wembanyama telling ESPN he didn't realize the person at the center of the scuffle was music superstar Britney Spears, saying, quote, I didn't see what happened because I was walking straight and didn't stop. That person grabbed me from behind, not on my shoulder. She grabbed me from behind. I just know the security pushed her away. I don't know how much force, but security pushed her away. I didn't stop to look so I could walk and enjoy a nice dinner. Britney Spears and her husband were enjoying a night out with some friends on the Las Vegas Strip. TMZ reporting the singer spotted 19-year-old Wembanyama, the #1 overall pick in last month's NBA draft, and approached him for a picture. That's when she was allegedly slapped by the athlete's head of security, knocking her to the ground. Now, according to one eyewitness, the player was being mobbed by fans and his security detail tried to push Britney away and ended up hitting her. Britney's husband slamming the NBA player for his cowardly behavior, putting out a statement on Instagram that reads in part, I can't imagine a scenario where an unarmed female fan showing any kind of excitement or appreciation for a celebrity would cause her to be physically assaulted. I hope the man in question learns a lesson and changes his disregard for women. Now, Britney and her team filed a police report accusing the security guard of battery. Ms. Spears is saying she has yet to get an apology from the security guard or Wembanyama. Las Vegas PD telling NewsNation no arrests or citations have been issued. Marky, Adrienne?
It's fascinating that these two people's names are in the news
together in this kind of way, and the cameras. You would think that this would have been caught on camera somewhere.
That's what he was saying, that he saw the images and now we've seen them, and it looks as though in one image when the security guard pushed Britney versus slapping her, her own hand hit her in the face, but she fell to the ground, her glasses fell off. So again, drama.
Maybe we all need to rewatch it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.